Introducing the brand new, completely redesigned 2021 Magnum Binding. This is our flagship model. And what does that mean to be a flagship model? It means we're throwing all our best materials, all our best functionality and innovation all into one binding. It's what makes it such a team favorite. It's definitely a more intermediate to advanced level binding because it's got a lot of customizability. You can really fit the binding to your boot and also center it over your board, which really optimizes your board's performance as well as your boots. It's really, really comfortable, lightweight. It's a little bit stiffer. It's going to be more responsive and just a better performing binding all around. So let's get into some of the functions and features of the binding. The first thing that I love the most about this product is the lightweight injected straps. Sure, they're lightweight. It makes the binding extremely nice to ride. But most importantly, when you tighten your ratchets, it stretches the strap over your boot, eliminating any kind of pressure point. You hardly even feel that they're there. It's a really, really nice fit, and it really adds to the fit and feel of your entire setup. The other features that are really important are the tool-free forward lean adjuster, as well as the ankle strap adjuster and the toe adjuster. Can all be adjusted on the fly, on the hill, even with your mitts on. It's that convenient. The footbed has been completely redesigned for this year. It's a simple off-the-toe system. It's a solid footbed this year. Eliminates any of those pins that can break. It's a really, really time-tested and true setup. It accesses the disc, and the disc of the binding is both 4x4 as well as channel compatible, all in one place. It all comes in the box, ready to ride. Any single board on the market today, you don't need any extras, it's all right there, including the mounting hardware for both systems. The color-coded black, which is for the 4x4, and the silver, which is for the channel compatible system. It's really important that you use the correct length screws for those two different systems. The insert hardware card is actually made from the production waste from our manufacturing process. This is called regrind. This doubles as a wax scraper. So it's just a nice little add-on that comes with your bindings. And we'll talk about regrind more in a second here. So back to the actual binding and some of the features. One of the most important things are the cast aluminum buckles. It works in unison with our German spring steel springs. These are custom designed by us, for us. No other binding on the market has these. They are so strong and so good, you will never break a buckle spring ever. And if you do, by chance, we've got your back. We know they're that strong because we've tested them and redesigned them and tested them again. They can click up to 28,000 times in the lab environment. We've put other bindings in the market on the same buckle tester, and I can tell you with a huge amount of confidence that ours are about triple the strength of anything else that's out there. They are that much better. When you buy a fixed binding, you're getting a lot of value, a lot of strength. You're not going to see any problems. They're going to do what they're supposed to do. They'll be dependable when you're having a good time up in the mountains. The cast aluminum is light. It works really well. We've protected you in case anything ever happens. The base tray of the bindings also have a lifetime warranty, which is really important. Our injection is very, very strong. And the reason why it's so strong is a very important one. No regrind. No fixed binding in the entire line uses regrind. And what regrind is during the injection molding process, little pieces of plastic are snapped off, ground up in a machine, and injected back into bindings over and over and over again. This makes bindings weak, and it's a very hard thing to control from a production perspective. What's the percentage of regrind that's going into your bindings? It makes bindings weak, it makes them susceptible to breakage, and that's why Fix doesn't allow any regrind. We are the only brand in the market today that are completely regrind free. This is more expensive for us to manufacture, but we know it's that much better, and we know you're going to have a better experience because you're going to have a much more strong and durable binding when you're riding. That regrind, when it's ground up, makes the binding look like Swiss cheese under an X-ray tester. When you test a fixed binding under that same X-ray, it is solid. It looks really healthy and it looks really confidence instilling. So that's why we were able to have a lifetime warranty on our base trays. Now, how do we prove that we don't use any regrind? We could just be saying that. Well, there's a few things that we do to actually prove it. One, with this particular binding that I've got here, it's green. That green is the actual color of the injection. This is not a paint. We do not paint any fixed bindings on the injection, plastic. This is really important because plastic gets better with time as it absorbs the moisture in the atmosphere. They get stronger and it improves the flex of the binding and durability of the binding. The last thing in the world you want to do is spray that and seal in that benefit that you could be getting out of the binding. It's obviously got an environmental factor that's really important to us as a brand. Paints are toxic. We're trying to eliminate as many of those toxins as possible from our manufacturing process. So first shot, pure nylon, very important. The second thing that we're doing to prove that our bindings don't have any regrind in them is the box itself. So when you get a pair of fix, they come in a plastic crate. You'll notice that it looks like something that you can reuse over and over again. This is very intentional. We take that regrind from our production process, we inject it into the packaging, and we prove to you that we're not putting any of it in our bindings. The crate you can use to organize your wax kit or your tools in your garage. It's a very handy thing to have. And it also proves that the proof is in the pudding when it comes to the product. When you're getting a fixed binding like the Magnum, you're getting a lot of value for your money. And we've got your back in case anything goes wrong. Customer care at fixedbindingco.com is where you would contact us if you ever had an issue. You'll also be able to find all the sizing charts on our website. This binding in particular is available in small, medium, large, so there's something for everyone. It comes in this color, lime green. It also comes in a neon orange as well as black. So there's something for everyone. It's a team favorite. It's our flagship model. It's the binding that we're the most proud of. It's the Magnum.